say yours. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Give me a check. Can you hear me? Give me a check. Can you hear me? Welcome, welcome. Shout out to my peoples this morning. Good to see y'all. We in here for another session of Brothers Unguarded. And we're going to make it nice and plain today. We're going to make it nice and plain today. Let's get started. I know I sound like I'm a little excited. I'm just glad to be here. Shout out to my mods for pulling up. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you representing the brother. Appreciate you holding me down. That's good looking out. Let's do it like this. Like, why is he screaming at the top of his lungs? It's all good. This how you be when you're excited, you know what I mean? Yes, sir. Here we go. I got the glasses on and everything this morning, y'all. I got the glasses on and everything. Let's bring it down. Let's bring it down. I'm excited. Y'all know I like to talk a little bit. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to let y'all know right now that I finally made it through. I finally made it through. Okay? I'm on a new shift starting Monday. Okay? And I feel good about it. I'm no longer working third shift. I'm going to first shift, which means I got to get up at 5:35 in the morning and be to work. Okay? And I get off at 3:05. I know, right? I know, right? Royal. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. My man, watch this. We're going to do it like this. Bam. Right there, my man said, thank God. That's what I'm talking about. Boom! That's what I'm talking about. Man, that's what I'm talking about. I'm so excited. I feel like I done put my time in. I feel like things have been taken away from me. I feel like I stayed the course. I feel like I'm still on the right path. And I just held my ground. I didn't complain like everybody else did. You know what I mean? They said, listen, watch this. They said, because I went into the HR office and HR said that at the time when they did this readjustment, right, and they bumped all these people off their jobs because of seniority and all that, they said that a lot of people went to third shift and then they got fired. 25 people got fired. 25 people, like just straight, like the building just rejected them, like, you know, y'all don't come to work on time. You got too many points held against you. You know, your attitude, whatever it may be. They got jammed up and they jammed themselves up and got fired. So that's crazy. That is crazy. I'm glad it wasn't me. But listen, this is what we're going to do. My name, of course, is DJ Mad Live, and this is the podcast of Brothers Unguarded. This is the place where brothers can come and express themselves and be open and share anything that you got, okay? If you want to share wisdom, knowledge, if you got some kind of understanding about a certain topic, if you got some kind of message that's positive, because we ain't playing no games, we ain't taking no negative information, we ain't taking no negative crap, we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? It's all to uplift and build our brothers. Our sisters, too. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jenny Gracefully. I see you. Pringles, I see you. These my people that's pulling up on Twitter right now. I'm sorry. My people, and listen, my bad, because there's no more Twitter. It's called X. But listen, my people that's pulling up on Twitch, I appreciate y'all. So no matter where you pulling up from, we over on kick.com. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We're on X, which is formerly known as Twitter. You know what I mean? We coming up on a lot of places, y'all. So we just trying to break bread this morning and talk some good stuff to people. You know what I'm saying? But listen, this is what I decided to do. I decided to make it open today. Okay? So if you got questions, and it's open to everybody. Okay? So if a woman comes in here, if a sister comes in here and she got questions about brothers, go find them and ask your questions, okay? Brothers, if you have any questions about women, you can't ask me. You're going to have to ask the sisters that's in the chat, okay? You're going to have to ask those that's participating here because, listen, I am alpha male. I don't have all the answers. I don't, but I can get them for you. Don't make me go get my sister from upstairs. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of them up there. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of females upstairs, all different kinds of generations. I got old ones. I got young ones. I got ones that's stupid. They don't know nothing. There's all kinds of stuff in this house. I feel good, y'all. Oh, Sookie. Let's see what's up. My sister, Pringles, ask me anything. I'll be happy to answer in the best way possible. That's what's up. See, that's a free spirit right there. You know what I'm saying? That is a free spirit right there. And Pringles, we're going to start with you. You know what I'm saying? We're going to start with you. And I got a good question for my sisters. And listen, Jenny gracefully, you're gonna have to answer some of these questions. I don't want her to be out there all alone, okay? Let me know how the music volume is. We can turn it down. We can change the little thing. You know what I mean? We can change it up a little bit so that y'all can be able to hear nice and clear. And listen, if I have to, Brothers Unguarded, we have a phone line, okay? We got a phone line, so if you want to call in, you can actually call in. I got to find the telephone numbers around here somewhere. It's around here somewhere. Might have to hold up for a minute, you know what I mean? But I appreciate y'all being here. I hope your Saturday is real good. We're not going to be here for long because I want y'all to enjoy your day. I want you to enjoy your time. Look at this. Look at this. Listen. Look at this. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Just newly became a mod and she is on point. You see this? She is on point to participate and ask questions live in the Brothers Unguarded podcast conversation. Dial 502-487-9681. And we'll pick up the phone and we'll talk to you. Real talk. We ain't playing no games, y'all. We dead serious. Let's go. Oh, snap. Yo, listen. Right now, it's about to get real in here. I want to introduce somebody that just popped into the chat. And if you're not following this brother, I need you to follow this brother, okay? And listen, forgive me for my eyes because it's a lot of screens down here and I'm looking all over the place. But listen, shout out to this brother, DJ Level Kev, okay? Dope brother. Listen, dope brother. Kev, it's good to see you, man. It is good to see you. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it because I want you on here. I want you on here live. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell you a story, but I'm going to let you know right now. DJ Level Kev has a story to tell. Chris, I see you. Good morning, pulling up over there from Twitch. I see you. Don't start no stuff with me this morning, Chris. Don't start no stuff. But yes. Let me put a little information out there about this weekend, okay, and about your boy. Hopefully I can get this thing and get this out of the way. On Fridays, I'll be streaming on Fridays. I'll have an episode called Requestful Friday, whereas though, you know, I'll be playing music on my equipment, and you can come in and you can request to hear any song that you want to hear, and I'll play it for you. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Don't try to go super dirty. Don't try to go super nasty. We might not play it. But anyway, every Friday, 5 o'clock, that's what we're going to do, okay? Requestful Friday. You get to come in the echo chamber and rock out with your boy and the Echoholics. And what we'll do is we'll play any song that you want to hear. You know what I mean? I got a software that'll take care of that for me. And then every Saturday, of course, we here right now with the Brothers Unguarded podcast. We switching to 12 o'clock. We giving people time to wake up. You know what I mean? I was at 10 o'clock and I was like, wait a minute. I got to be respectful to my peoples and let my people wake up, and I got to give myself more time to get here. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to be on time for y'all. I appreciate y'all. So every Saturday, we're going to go to 12 o'clock. We're going to go 12 o'clock, okay? And we'll start the podcast at noon Eastern Standard Time, okay? And then tomorrow on Sunday, we got the PA Resistance, okay? It's something that we used to do, and we had a nice flow with it, but you know your brother had to go through some stuff and his life changed a little bit, so I had to put it away. I had to tuck it away, but it's coming back tomorrow, okay? And it's called Sunday Soul Vibrations, and it's just about good music. You know what I mean? Good music that you can listen to, that you can rock out to on a Sunday, just in case if you don't make it to church. You know what I mean? Or if you're on your way to church, or if you're coming, back home from church. You know what I mean? You had some good music to listen to right here in the Echo Chamber. And that will be also at 12 o'clock. But here go the kicker, though. The kicker is we got the verses coming back, okay? We got the verses coming back. It's crazy. It's crazy, okay? Now, the verses is when two people make 4 selections, okay? It used to be 3, but we had to get a tiebreaker in there because we had a situation where they tied it up and they was going hard and it was nice. You know what I'm saying? They're not singing. It's very simple. All you have to do is put together 3 songs that make a nice vibe. You know what I mean? That make a nice vibe that matches what we do, okay? And then all you got to do is let me know what that music is. Send me a headshot, okay? Because I'm going to put the flyer out later on today and just come in and vibe with us. And then whoever has the best 3 songs that makes the best vibe wins the crown for a week. You get bragging rights, okay? You get bragging rights just like that. You know what I mean? Now, just in case if it's a tie, you got to give me a 4th song. You know what I mean? And then it goes from there. Now, if it ties up again after that, trust me, we're prepared to go another week, and we'll let you go at it. You know what I mean? So we got Jay Stumpy, okay? She is holding 2 crowns right now, okay? Because these Echoholics, they be tripping. So what they did was, instead of having a smooth vibe, okay, somebody wanted to have a gospel edition. So they did a gospel edition, okay? And that was a battle because it was supposed to be between 2 people, and then it came out to be like 6 people in one battle. It was crazy. And Jay Stumpy came out on top. You know what I mean? Yes, I remember, brother, you were supposed to go against her again. I know. We working it out. We working it out, brother. We working it out. I got to get the list back up. Because King Royal, look, I'm going to show you what he said. If you can't see what he said, this is what he said. He said, I was supposed to go against her. You know what I'm saying? He letting us know. So, he knows. He knows about the verses. You know what I mean? Let the brothers know. Let the sisters know. Put it out there. It's real easy to do. You don't have to sing. You don't have to download the music. I do all the work. I do all the work. All you got to do is just show up and vibe. Just give me the music. Give me a headshot. You know what I mean? A photo from the shoulders up. You know what I mean? Sisters, be careful. I said from the shoulders up. We ain't putting no pictures out there that we don't need out there on social media. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. But I want to rock out with y'all today. I appreciate y'all listening to me. I appreciate y'all pulling up. It's an open panel. We got our sister Pringles. She said she'll answer any question that y'all may have. And then we got Chris 11 up in here. Now listen, if you're going to ask Chris a question, I'm telling you right now, you're going to get a serious answer, okay? And then we got Jenny Gracefully. She's up in here. But then my brothers, don't be shy. Don't be shy, brothers. Don't be shy. I mean, like, if you listen, there's a war of opinion. And that's my opinion. There's a war of opinion going on right now, and it's crazy, okay? I was sitting up there thinking, let me turn this down just a little bit more. Let me come down a little bit more so you can hear me. I was thinking about the shift that I've been talking about that's going on between men and women. And women, they have a desire for men to be in their proper position, you know what I mean, in their lives. You know what I mean? Women, they want men to be in the proper position to lead in their lives. You know what I mean? It used to be a thing where it was talking about equality, you know what I mean, and all this old other stuff that I do not want to get into right now, because I did a lot of research over the past couple of days, and man, it's a lot of opinions out there. You know what I mean? You got people out there that say that men and women are not equal. I mean, like oh man, the thing that I was looking at on social media is crazy. You know what I mean? And then you got those that say, hey, you know, men and women are equal. And you got women out there that say, I can do anything that a man could do. Now, listen, I'm going to just say this. Like, if a man steps up and says, hey, I can do anything that a woman can do, you know, there's stipulations to this thing, right? Because you know you ain't producing no babies. And women, y'all know that y'all ain't standing up peeing. But I'm just saying, women, you can stand up and pee all you want. DJ Chris Camouflage, I see you popping up in here. I see you, brother. Hey, listen, shout out to DJ Chris Camouflage. I went over that set that you was talking about that I played Ja Rule. That's a pretty dope set. You know what I mean? Not to pat myself on the back, but I'm just talking about the music. You know what I mean? I'm just talking about the music. So, but man, let's see what my brother said. Hey, yo. What's good with you, bro? What's good with you? Pringle said, opinions don't mean you're wrong or right. Just means you have a different way of looking at the world than others do. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. That's what's up. And I'm so glad that we all have our own personal opinion. It's something that you have in this world that nobody can take from you. Don't let nobody steal your opinion. You know what I mean? My sister said, ain't no way I'm standing up and peeing. I know that's right. I know that's right. Chris said, I have terrible aim. I can't stand up and pee. Y'all crazy. Listen now. Listen now. I'm working it. We working it out. We working it out. But listen, let me know how y'all feel. I mean, like, is it just me? Is it just me? Is it just going around in my area, in my city, you know, where I live at? I mean, I'm looking at social media. We're on social media. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about that? You know what I mean? Let's touch that for a second. You know what I mean? Of course, you want those to be in a rightful position. And there has been previous times where we talked about, you know, wordplay, so to speak. You know what I mean? Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. I'm not laughing. I'm not even laughing, bro. You just pulled a serious card. Listen. I'm going to share a piece of information and then we're going to get back. Okay? And listen. Listen. Like I said, there's all kinds of information. Let me get this off the screen. Listen. I had one of my boys that when he was younger, I did the same thing. You know what I mean? And the reason why I did that, according to what King Royal just put on, you know, like the information that he just put out there, he said, don't laugh, I sit down to pee. Okay? Now listen, watch this. when my son was born, not my baby boy, but the one above him, okay, he had a lot of sisters above him, okay? He had like 3 sisters above him, okay? And plus my wife was living in the house, okay? And my thing was, I didn't want him to go to the bathroom and have that sound of being in a male bathroom, but my daughters could hear it. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to show respect to the females in my house. So King Royal, that's what I showed him to do. You know what I mean? I showed him that very thing. I taught him how to sit down and pee. You know, that's a thing that's frowned upon in the male community, in the brotherhood of men. It's frowned upon. Like, why is that? Why is that? Why is it a thing where if you sit down to pee, you know what I mean? Like, what's up with that? You know what I mean? Let me catch up with y'all, see what y'all talking about. Jenny said to King Royal, I'm not laughing either, but I'm judging you. That's messed up. Jenny, you was a true echoholic from the rip. My son did that for the longest time. Shout out to Pringles for sharing that information. You know what I mean? I'm glad I'm not the only one out there. You know what I mean? But listen, right. In fact, that's it right there. Less mess. You know what I'm saying? She said, I'd rather for a man to sit. I mean, like seriously, what woman wants to hear that sound? You know what I mean? Like she's in a male bathroom listening to a bunch of dudes go to bathroom. You know what I'm saying? I thought that I was being respectful to my daughters and to my wife when I taught my son to do that. Now I'm gonna tell you, real talk, right after we get with Jenny. Let's see what she said. There's men out there who sit down to pee. Heck yeah. Yeah, you might want to find one. You might want to get one. It's a polite thing. You know what I mean? But hey, Jenny, I don't know if you joking or not, but ask yourself, do you want to hear that? Imagine if you like you know how people have 2 bathrooms, you know what I'm saying? You got one upstairs and then you got one downstairs, and usually that bathroom that's downstairs is close to the kitchen. And you in the kitchen and you eating a sandwich, and all of a sudden, dude, like a male figure, any male figure goes into that bathroom. You know what I mean? He don't shut the door all the way. He just leave it crack a little bit so you can hear the noise from the inside. And then he start going to the bathroom, and you can hear him standing up going to the bathroom. You gonna feel real comfortable eating that sandwich? See, you used to it. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Jenny said, I live with 3 brothers. I'm used to it. But see, it's funny. It's funny, and I'm not saying anything against you. You know I don't do that. But isn't it funny how quick we adjust to something and we get used to it and we accept it? And we just talking about going to the bathroom, but I'm thinking about a whole lot of other stuff. You know what I mean? What the? Oh. My bad. I lost power in my headphones. Hold on. Boom, sound better just like that. I got powered headphones, y'all. It's crazy. Let me catch up. But yeah, it's funny how we just listen. I get it. You know what I mean? Chris, she said you don't mind. It's natural. It is natural to go to the bathroom. Yes, it is natural to stand up. But I gotta rock out with Pringles. It's less mess. I got 3 grandsons. They can light up a toilet. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I gotta change that. Oh my goodness. Them boys, man, they could wreck a toilet. Let's see what Pringles said. It's not so much the sound. Yup, it's the mess. As we all know, men, when half awake, tend to have not that much aim. I know that's right. You know what I mean? I'm just catching up. We just talking. Chris said, I used to like Golden One. Wait a minute. I'm lost with this, sis. What is this? I used to like golding one of my exes while he peeked. It's so weird and cool at the same time. What the? Oh, Chris done woke up. I just have to remember not to squeeze. Oh, Chris done woke up. She done slipped one in on me. Oh, man, that is crazy. That is crazy. Chris, I don't know. Chris, you know you on a whole nother level. You on a whole nother level. I'm trying to catch up. Y'all going in. Sheesh. Shout out to DJ Lenny Danger this morning down from Florida. What up, boy? What's good with you, King? You know what I mean? Good to see you, homie. Good to see you. We ain't here talking about some weird stuff right now. It's just, listen, it's open. It's open. Open concept this morning, okay? Open conversation. We just talking. All right? Listen. Let me see. Let me catch up. Jenny said, I'm not doing none of that. That's mad weird. Hold on. My man about to make his cameo. He think that every time he come down here and crawl on the floor and then come up in the back, he think I can't see him. Come on up here, boy. I see you. Come on, make your cameo. Come on. Hurry up. All right, Chris will be right here, bro. Did you see him pop up on the screen? Hello, sir. How are you? Good morning. Say good morning to the panel. Say good morning to the people. Say what's up. You got something you want to share? Why do little boys pee all over the toilet? You want to tell them? Huh? You want to tell them? Here, tell them.
No.
Tell them. He don't want to be a witness. He don't want to be a witness. Look at this. I can pull this up so that you can see it. Look, Pringle said, hi, little man. You know what I mean? And look, listen, I'm going to teach this. I'm going to teach him. I'm going to try to teach him how to be bold. You know what I mean? I'm going to try to teach him how to be bold and represent his age group. Jenny said, I don't mind the sound, but I hate mess and raised seats. Oh, no doubt. No doubt. I don't understand the whole thing about raised seats, though. Like, listen, you would rather for the seat to be up because, oh, my goodness. Jenny, you talking about raised seats? I can't stand when a man goes in the bathroom and pees in the toilet, not the urinal, but the toilet with the seat down. And then you got to go in there and look, and you see all the little trinkets and all that. These be grown men, and I'm talking about at my job now. These be grown men. And this is what I don't understand. Brothers, I'm asking my brothers this, okay? I'm dead serious. I am so dead serious. Why do some men go in the bathroom, okay, where there's toilets in the stall, and then there's urinals along the wall, and then they'll go in the stall just to pee, not sit down and go to the bathroom and do a number two. You know what I mean? They won't walk over to the urinal where it's designed for you to stand up and pee. They'll go to the toilet in the stall and tear that thing up. Come on, brothers. Don't be selfish. What's up? We talking about this. This is so open, this don't make no sense. This is crazy. Jenny said, yeah, raise seats when you pee, but lower it when you're done. I'm not trying to fall in the toilet. I feel you. I get it. Hold on. Lenny got something to say. Stop peeing. Ew, man. Nah, bruh. No. I ain't messing with you right now. I'm not messing with you right now. If you tinkle on the seat, be a sweetie and wipe the seatie. Man, I don't know. See, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. What in the world? Chris, my son is reading the screen. He's reading the screen, Chris. Oh, man, this is so random. I love y'all. This is so random. Does anybody have a good question, like an important question, because we sitting up here talking about, we just busting it up talking about going to the bathroom. But yo, listen, I don't see none of my brothers answering my question for real, and I'm dead serious. You know what I mean? Because I know y'all did it. I know y'all did it. You know what I mean? I know y'all did it. At one point or another, I know you was rushing, okay? And it don't even make sense for you to rush and do it. You know what I mean? It don't make no sense for you to rush and do it. You know what I mean? Like, why would you run into a bathroom knowing that you only gotta, take care of a number one, that you only gotta pee? Hold on for a minute. He got questions. Hold on. What's up, sir? Say that again. Hold on. What? He said he don't have an Xbox. He said he don't have it. He doesn't have an Xbox. He doesn't have a PlayStation. We taught him how to go outside and play. Ha! Nah. But you do need to go up. Let me get this done. Let me get this done. He's like, why? Yeah, but real talk, that's another thing that I want to put out there to my brothers and my sisters. What I just said about my son, right there. That's real talk. Appreciate that. He does not have an Xbox. He does not have a PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? Lockdown. Man, I know that you mad at me, bro. I fell asleep. I fell asleep, man. He said go tell him the color. That's what's up. You better do it outside. I'm telling you, go. Lockdown. DJ Lockdown is in here with us, y'all. And that's a brother that I've been trying to get also. That is another good brother. Every single time. And Lockdown, listen, it's my fault. Okay? It's my fault because of the shift that I was working, and I be falling asleep. So, but I got a shift change, brother. I got a shift change. You know what I mean? I'm going to first shift. So that means all afternoon I'm going to be wide awake. You know what I mean? So, hey, Lockdown. We in here randomly asking questions. And the topic right now is sitting down, males sitting down, peeing versus standing up. This is the conversation right now. Listen, I know I'll be talking about this is a place where you can come and be serious, but I enjoy the looseness and the openness of this particular conversation. I do. You know what I mean? There's sisters in here who said, no, they're not standing up to pee. You know what I mean? They're just not doing it. You know what I mean? I touched a little bit on, we got started about equality. You know what I mean? So let me put this up before I can't see it. DJ Lenny said, Lenny Danger, a stick is all you need when you go play outside. You know what I'm saying? Listen, got to be careful with that. It's a multi-purpose tool. It can be a rifle, a sword, lifesaver, you know what I mean, etc. That's right. So let's stay right there on that for a second. Brothers and sisters, now listen, I'm not going to say that my son doesn't play on my phone. He plays on my phone, you know what I mean? I got one game, a baseball game, because he plays baseball, okay? And it was helping him learn scenarios because he hasn't even been playing for a year yet. So let me come down a little bit more. So in order to teach him scenarios, because I don't know much about baseball, you know what I mean? My son before him, I didn't know anything about baseball when I had to teach him how to pitch. He said he wanted to pitch, and you know what I mean? I had to go to Google to show him, and you should see him throw a ball now. He's pretty amazing. But yeah, just my son plays on my phone. He plays on my wife's phone. But when it's time to play, like, go outside. You know what I mean? Like, usually when he gets up, he's out there doing something with baseball anyway. So we we're old school. We're older parents. You know what I mean? So we're just old school with it. So what I'm saying to y'all is, like, if you have children, you know what I mean? Let's get these kids off these gadgets. You know what I mean? Like, get their faces out of these Xboxes and out of these PlayStations and out of these tablets. You know what I mean? Like, my son has to earn that time. He has to earn that time. And when he gets it, like, it's not a long period of time. Now, there's times where we do slip up and we get busy and he'll drift off with that thing somewhere. We be like, where he at? You know what I mean? And he been sitting on that thing for over an hour. You know what I mean? So you got to monitor what these kids do. You know what I mean? There's a lot of conversations going on around us about the generation of children that's growing up now with this artificial intelligence, you know what I mean, stuff that's going on that's getting real big, and that's going to get out of control if we don't do something about it. You remember that generation of kids that wanted to be a fireman, wanted to be a policeman, wanted to be a doctor? Okay, we all grown and some of us dead now, okay? So what I'm basically saying is, you got a whole thing going on where you got a generation of people thriving and going after this AI stuff, right? And then you got cryptocurrency, which is another thing, because money is about to be different, okay? The dollar bill, as we know, the greenback, you know what I mean? That green money that you fold and put in your pocket that got all the germs on it, yeah, that's going to be gone too. You know what I mean? But here's the thing, you know what I mean? And it's going to be called blockchain, okay? Look into it. You're going to have to, I'm telling you, you got to teach your kids about this stuff. You know what I mean? You ain't going to be able to teach them like, oh, balance a checkbook. Nah, that ain't happening. You know what I mean? You better teach them how to look at a bank account, something. But listen, there's no generation of kids after this generation of kids that's like, or these people that's generating AI and cryptocurrency that's going to be, that's saying, oh, I want to fix it. Where's the generation of fixers? All right, let me catch up. Jenny. And Jenny said, nah, men should stand up to peace. She's still on it. I know it's been there for a while. Hold on. Just be courteous, you know what I mean? And clean up after yourself. And lower the seat when you're done. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk. Let me go here. A friend's son told me he wanted to be a gamer like me. I was like, bruh, only a small percentage of us make money gaming. Facts. That is facts. And I'm not one of them. Hey, listen. If you gaming, if you a gamer, now one thing that I know, Krish, she says she's a gamer for relaxation. It's like a DJ. That's her DJ equipment. That's her music. You know what I'm saying? Although I'm pretty sure she loves music. You know what I mean? But that's her thing. Okay? That's what she loves to do, that, you know, when she needs that place to get away, that's where she goes. And she's a grown woman and she understands that. I'm talking about these kids. You know what I mean? Although I did meet a young man one time when I was working for the cable company. You know what I mean? And he was a gamer. Chris, he was getting paid for it. And he was big time. You know what I mean? His mom said they traveled. You know, they spend lots of money. He makes a whole lot of money. And he was on a national team. You know, stuff like that. Okay, like, that sounds like a job. You know what I'm saying? I get that. And he wasn't a little kid. You know what I mean? He was a teenager. You know what I'm saying? And he was making money at it. Let's see what Pringle's got to say. Pringle said, I just had a discussion with my son yesterday about building credit and credit cards, loans. He'll be 17 in December. Gotta have these conversations with these kids, y'all, especially these brothers. Listen, I'm so glad that we're leaning towards this right now and getting ready to go into a discussion about this, because listen, brothers, we gotta teach our sons and we gotta teach our daughters. Moms, Listen, I'm real big on fathers teaching sons what their mothers can't teach them and vice versa, okay? Because you can't do it all. You know what I mean? This is why, we're paired up, but that's another topic. Chris might say something. Hold on. Yes, that'd be hard to do. Most of the people that game are kids, and they're very good. Yeah, and they be young, but listen, I'm not talking about, my son is 8, okay? My son is 8 years old. Now, although if he started from birth, okay? If he started from birth and he was playing games until now, maybe he would be making money at it, maybe not. I don't know. But my thing was, I retired from playing games so that I could spend more time with him. You know what I mean? I played a lot of games. SOCOM, Call of Duty, Madden. You know what I mean? I spent a lot of time on that stuff with my previous son, his brother that's up above him, that's 22 now, okay? And thank God that we have a decent relationship. You know what I'm saying? That it's not a situation where I spent so much time gaming that I neglected him, that we can't sit down and talk today. You know what I mean? Jenny gracefully said, I play video games too, but I don't consider it a passion or a career. It's just something I do for fun. That's what's up. You know what I mean? That's what's up. But listen, you got people out here. I'm not going there. I'm gonna listen. Hey, Chris, we gonna pull you up one day. We're gonna pull you up one day, and I'll let you handle that conversation. You know what I mean? I'll let you handle that conversation. You know what I mean? Because just like she said, I started gaming when I was 8, 9 years old. I'm about to be 40 the end of the year and still love it. I had to find it. God damn. That's a long time. I'm sorry. That's a long time. And you ain't making no money? Chris, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did not say that. I take it back. I take it back. Oh, man, she gonna get me. She gonna light me up for that. I know she is. I know she is. Oh, snap. Man. Woo. That's a long time to be gaming. And you ain't got nothing to show for it. Like, oh, I'm sorry. Woo. All right now. Chris, I'm so glad you love me like a brother. I'm so glad. Woo. Man, it's crazy. Man. Chris said, when I was a kid, there wasn't streaming for gamers. Yeah, that's right. So honestly speaking, when we grew up, like when we was growing up, there was no streaming. You know what I mean? There was no streaming. She said, thank you very much. Ain't no way. We wasn't making no money back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But listen, real talk. That's why our generation, my generation, and the generations, a couple generations up under me, you know what I mean? Pretty much every generation has, is about games. Lockdown, don't, dude, man. Oh, man. Listen. Every generation after us, like I said, I'm the oldest one in here. I do believe I'm 52. Okay, so I'm leading the pack. I don't think nobody in here is older than me, so I got the dirt. But yeah, like when we was growing up, there was no streaming. There was nobody telling you that you could get paid for it. You know what I mean? But just as much as it has become beneficial for some, it has damaged a generation. or maybe 2. And you get right now, it's a little, and Chris, this is not everybody. You know what I mean? It's not everybody, because like you and Jenny, you know what I mean? Y'all do it as something for fun, or you do it as a release, a stress reliever, something like that. You know what I mean? No way, dude. We'll talk about it. No way. No way. I'm the oldest. But yeah, like you have to create a balance. Brothers, sisters, create a balance with your children when it comes to gaming. Create a balance. You know what I mean? Get your kid outside. Go old school a little bit. You know what I mean? Mix it up. You know what I mean? And watch this. Watch this, brothers. Ooh, listen. This is good. This is so good. I'm gonna give this to y'all. And this is my time to shine as a positive example. Get your son outside in the yard and throw a ball with your son. Play catch with your son. Even if it's your daughter, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter with your child, okay? Get them outside. Kick a ball, throw a ball, run with them, something. Spend time with your kid. You know what? There was something that I saw on social media that talked about spending time with your kid at a certain amount every day and how your kid would turn out. You know what I mean? And the reason why I was so glad to talk about this is because my son, who is 8 years old, the little one that was just down here, okay? The one that pops up to make his little cameo all the time. This fall will be his first complete year that he's been playing ball, okay? And off of memory, that's right, King Roy, that's right. Make it a practice. Make it a practice. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to go off of memory what I can see upstairs, okay? The first time that we put him on a baseball field, now just give me this minute, okay? Because I'm trying to make a point. The first time we put him out on the baseball field was last fall. He didn't play a lick of ball, not organized baseball. They sent him out there. You could see him when he was running. His feet was kicking him in his back. It was so cute. It was so cute. His feet was kicking him in his back. He just ran out there. He turned around. He didn't even know the position he was running to. They just told him run out there and play. You know what I'm saying? And he ran to the, if you know anything about baseball, he ran to the shortstop position, okay? They didn't place him there. They didn't place him there. They just told him going out there. And then he stopped spot and he just turned around, okay? So then he started playing. Now watch this. The first ball, okay, hold on. DJ Lockdown said, all my kids out the house. They trying to make me, oh snap, they trying to make me a pop. See, I told you, I got 5 of those. You a young buck, get your game up. Get your game up, Lockdown. I got 5 of those, and my son about to have another one out in New York, so that'll be 6. But yeah, my son ran out there. The first initial ball, I lie to you not, got hit to him. I was like, oh snap. Don't you know this little boy scooped that ball up, threw it to first base, got the kid out. He took off from there. You know what I mean? And now, okay, if I look upstairs in my nightstand, okay, in my nightstand he has 4 game balls, okay? I can't tell you exactly when he got them, but he's got 4 game balls in there. Also in there, he's got 2 rings, okay? He's got 2 rings that he's won from competing in tournaments. Like, you know, like them big, huge championship rings. He has 2 of those, okay? And on his mantle, just recently, he has, I do believe, 2 or 3 medals. His team went 17-0. Okay, the All-Star team went 17-0. He made it to the All-Stars. Okay, They went 17-0. They took regional, district, and state. And they supposed to go off to the World Series, but, you know, the parents ain't had the money. So he has that. He had 5 different teams trying to recruit him to come to their team when the season was over. He himself got to a level where he had 5 different teams trying to recruit him, okay? He's got another game ball up there, and he's got a few trophies up there along with his brothers. This is all in his first year. Now, why am I saying all this? I'm not bragging about being a good dad or a dope dad, or I'm not bragging about knowing about baseball, because I know very little about baseball, and this is what they play, okay? I'm not bragging about what I've done. I'm just telling you what he has done in his first year, okay? In his first year, which is not, it ain't even fall yet. We still in the summer. He's not even completed his first year yet. He has all that just from me playing with him. Just playing with my son. Spending time with him. Going outside when my body hurts. You hear me, brothers? When your body hurts and you don't have it, suck it up and be a dad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not claiming to be the best dad. I've made my mistakes as a dad, okay? But sometimes you got to push through just to be a dad. Not the dad, not the overbearing, do as I say and not as I do dad, but you got to be the dad that is willing to suffer everything just so you can see a smile on their face. Because it's worth everything. It's worth everything. I don't care what you have. I don't care what you may need. That smile on their face, and you can listen, you can ask my wife. When my son is smiling on the baseball field and enjoying himself, it is one of the most beautiful things that you could ever ask for in your life. When you see your children enjoying something that they love to do and you help them get there and they smiling about it, they enjoying it, and you know you made the sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? You know that you made the sacrifice. You didn't want to make that drive, but you made that drive. You know what I mean? You didn't want to prepare all that stuff that you had to prepare, but you did it anyway, and you was dog tired when you did it. You know what I mean? You didn't want to put out that money or work those extra hours just to get extra money so that this kid could spend all that money in less than an hour that it took you 40 hours to get. But when you see that smile, and you see that enjoyment that they get, it's like joy is being poured in a vial, and just like you just sucking it in like crack. I don't know other way to explain it. You know what I mean? And this is what I don't get. How come we have people that have children that don't enjoy them? That's another topic. I'm following y'all, but listen, I'm following y'all. DJ Lenny Danger says, as parents, our lives are full of sacrifices in order to do right by our children. Facts. And here it is. Facts. You know what I mean? This is what we do as parents. You know what I mean? If you're not sacrificing for your for your children, you're missing out. That's what I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you that you're doing wrong. You're missing out. You're missing out. You're missing out on something wonderful. You know what I mean? You're missing out on something that you can't get back. You know what I mean? Those moments And you can't get them moments back. You better live in them. You better live in them because they're not coming back. They like time. You know what I mean? They like time. You mean you might be able to remember them, but it's nothing like being there. It's nothing like being there. You know what I mean? Pringle said, it's like everything in the world is right. I know that. Whew, I know that's right. It's like everything in the world is right. I know that's right. You know what I mean? It's like it's like a listen, you can't describe it. Even if you try to find the words, it's like a satisfaction that you will never be able to describe. And watch this. I'm going to go deep. Pringles, can I go there? Can I go there? Pringles, can I go? I'm going. Watch this. I'm going to put it back up there. She said, it's like everything in the world is right. Right? It's better than sex. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. And if you haven't experienced it yet, and you think that sex is the greatest thing in the world, watch when your child achieves something. I don't care what it is. I don't care what. Listen, I wish I had this photo in my phone. I wish I had my phone so that I could show you this photo. This is so simple. Watch this. Look it up on Instagram. I'm going to put it on Instagram later so that you can actually see it. But I'm going to describe it to you. My son was at practice, right? My son was at baseball practice, and it was his turn to come up to practice hitting, okay? Now, he kneeled down because his shoe was untied, and he started to tie his shoe. This is the first time I've ever seen it. I was so proud and I was so amazed. This dude is just tying his shoe. I took a picture. But when you look at the picture says 1,000 words. It says 1,000 words. Because you know for a fact that when you was teaching them how to tie their shoe and how frustrating it was when you was teaching them how to tie their shoe, you know the bunny ears. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. That smile they give you is an instant thank you. Yes, it's an instant thank you. You know what I mean? Lenny said, I'm a grown-ass man. You can't tell me what to do. I'm not going to look for anything on Instagram. That's my comedian, y'all. That's my brother. That's my comedian right there. He keeps me laughing. I swear he do. You know what I mean? Look it up on Instagram, Lenny. I'm gonna come to Florida and take your computer. But yeah, like you know the frustration. I mean, and not everybody. Not everybody. Like sometimes you might teach a kid how to tie a shoe and they might get it like that. You know what I mean? They just might get it like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, my kids, man, they took us through the ringer teaching them how to tie a shoe. Man. But yeah, just it's the pure joy and accomplishment that you see. Lockdown don't help him, man. Don't help him. Don't help him, dude. But yes, brothers, sisters, get these kids outside away from these games. You know what I'm saying? That would be my encouraging word for today. You know what I mean? As we, talk about this. Mixon, what's up? Salute, fam. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome. Good to see you, fam. What's going on? We just having an open discussion. Right now, the discussion that we're having is spending time with your kids, if you have them, Get them out the house. Get them away from them PlayStations, from them Xboxes, from them tablets. Get them away from the TV. You know what I mean? I got a G baby. Oh my God, she'll find anything. Every time I turn around, she looking at something. You know what I mean? She looking at something. I'm like, goodness. Like, give it up. Take a break. You know what I'm saying? But get your kids outside. Get your kids outside. You know what I'm saying? That would be straight from me as my word for today. You know what I'm saying? You guys, y'all seen a couple names. I'm going to try to work some stuff out in the future. I want my brothers to come up here. One day, I'm going to put together a panel of men. Because the women did it. They came in here and they did something serious. They wrecked the place. You know what I mean? And they did a good job. You know what I mean? They had some good information. But I'm going to put some brothers together on a panel, and we're going to come in here and we're going to do the thing. You know what I'm saying? But lockdown, I've been chasing that brother, low-key stalking him. I know he like, yo, this dude keeps getting in contact with me. He keep following me. He keep popping up in rooms everywhere I go. You know what I mean? You might as well just stop it and do it. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get locked down on here. We're going to do something with him one day. And listen, Level Kev. I really want Level Kev, when he's available, to come on here and share with the brothers and sisters. I'm telling you, Level Kev, I do like this. This is my personal opinion. Level Kev got something that y'all need to hear. That's very encouraging. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just leave it at that. But yeah, yeah, man, I be stalking people all the time. I'm in your DM. For real. I'm following you. Like, seriously, I'm sending you messages. I'm seriously doing it. Listen, I be trying to get people on here. I be seeing people on Instagram that be like motivational speakers and stuff like that. I go straight to their message. I be like, yo, I need you to be on my podcast. And then they be like, all right, tell me what it's about. And then I tell them, and then I don't hear nothing from them. I'm like, what's up with that? I'm like, don't be scared. We ain't gonna hurt you. We ain't gonna bite. You know what I mean? We just gonna rock out. We gonna be real about it. You know what I'm saying? But listen, like I said, I'm not gonna keep y'all long. We are an hour in, so we want to keep it simple. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it simple. Does anybody? I got sisters in here. I got brothers in here. There's some stuff going on. You know what I mean? There's a tussle that's taking place between men and women right now. You know what I mean? And we trying to get it right. But right now, it just seems like an argument. You know what I mean? It just seems like an argument. And watch this. It's not men and women that's arguing with one another. I mean, that's still taking place too. I'm not talking about an argument as in a discussion where they're arguing and like middle finger to you and I don't need you. No, it's not like that. It's not like that. You know what I mean? It's all about correction. You know what I mean? And watch this. The thing that's getting me is women are checking other women. It's an amazing thing to see. Women are checking other women. Like, yo, you need to stop dogging that dude and check yourself. You know what I mean? They like, well, you need to stop wearing all that. You know what I mean? And be real with yourself so that he can be able to see you for who you are. You know what I mean? Like, stuff like that. I mean, women are, listen, they are going at each other right now. You know what I mean? And the only simple thing that I'm trying to do is supply a place for brothers to come so that when they sort that thing out, you'll be in a good place and in a good position to be able to receive a good woman. That's all I'm trying to do. That's all I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? But listen, it's a lot of stuff that we got to get away from, fellas. It's a lot of stuff that we got to get away from. You know what I mean? And I know y'all hear me talking about this, and I'm going to keep talking about it, and I'm going to keep talking about it, and I'm going to keep talking about it. Bring them in here. Let them know. I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know when it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to reach the masses. You know what I mean? I'm trying to reach the ones that don't understand. I'm trying to reach the ones who think they know everything. I'm trying to reach the ones who's selling themselves short. I'm trying to reach the ones who's telling themselves, I can't, and you can. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm here. Every single Saturday, I'm going to be here as long as the Lord God gives me the breath. You know what I mean? If you wake me up, I'm coming. I'm going to be here. You know what I'm saying? So, as of right now, are there any questions that any brother, do you have a question? Lenny, seriously, serious. Any questions for another brother? If you have something that you want to know and you want to ask me, you know I am the most transparent one in here. You know what I'm saying? I got to read this. Man. Lenny, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get you online doing stand-up. You need a platform, bro. You need a platform. You got too much. Look at this. I'm going to put it up here. You said plus tax. That's hilarious, man. That's hilarious. Like, for real. You need a platform where you need to be like, let all that energy out. You know what I mean? Let all that energy out, especially before you get in front of Pringles. DJ Lockdown. When you going to stop stalking people? Oh, never. I will never stop stalking. Nope. I'm coming for you today. We got to talk today and iron that thing out. You know what I mean? We gotta talk today, sometime today, and iron that thing out. You know what I'm saying? And get you up here with me amongst this face. You know what I mean? Get you over here somewhere. You know what I mean? Like right next to me over here or over here. You know what I'm saying? It's not creepy. It's not creepy at all. It's not creepy. It's borderline illegal, but it's borderline illegal, but it ain't creepy. Hey, look, I'm secure in who I am. Okay, that's what's up. Oh yeah, you doing prep work today. But that's what's up. But listen, I'm going to have lunch in a little bit. Like I said, I'll pass it off. Brothers, do you have any questions about life? A situation that you might be in? It's open today, okay? It's open today. All right, Lenny. Be safe, boy. Don't take no wooden nickels. You know how you be thinking. But yes, like anything. If you don't have anything, my sisters that's in here with me right now, do you have anything for another sister that might be in here with you? Do you have anything that you might be going through than from a male perspective that we might be able to help you out with? Let me know. Let me know. We are here right now. We are winding down, and I'll probably be here for maybe 5 minutes or so. You know what I mean? I like to do these random open panels because, like, it keeps it organic. You know what I mean? It keeps it open where we could just be like, hey, you know, let's free flow. You know what I mean? And listen, y'all know me. I can talk for days. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Ain't nobody here going to judge you. This is a judge-free zone. You know what I mean? Nobody's going to look at you funny. Nobody's going to treat you any different. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you might be going through, stop going through it by yourself. You know what I mean? And listen, if you don't want to bring it here, you know what I mean? You can talk to me after this. I got sisters, trust me. I rock out with some decent people. You know what I mean? I got sisters that if you need a woman's perspective, you know, as a man, and you need a woman's perspective, trust me, I got sisters that you can talk to. And they'll keep it real with you. They're not going to sugarcoat it for you. They're not going to play with you. And they're not going to give you something where you can just go off and manipulate the situation and do whatever you want to do. No, they're going to check you. They're going to give you the right information so that you can go into that other situation and grow and be better. You know what I mean? That's what we got to do. We got to take this information that we have, apply it to our situations, grow from our, you know, like from our past mistakes and get better. You know what I mean? I know I'm trying to do it. I be talking about it to the other fathers out at the ballpark now about how I embarrassed my son at the baseball field at practice. You know what I mean? And my wife said, you know, when you yelled at him like that, everybody could hear it. You know what I mean? And you embarrassed him. Now, when she told me that, I didn't see it at the time. I thought I was just being an aggressive dad. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was just being an aggressive dad trying to dig in his back because I'm not a coach. I'm not out there. You know what I mean? So I had to yell it to him. But no, she said, you embarrassed him. So later on, I pulled my son to the side. And I asked him, yes, I did. My 8-year-old son, watch this. My 8-year-old son, I'm 52. And watch this. It can go two ways. I went to my son and I pulled him up to this level. Or I went to my son and I sat down in a seat and I talked to him. You know what I mean? And I asked him, I said, did I embarrass you? He looked at me and he said, yes. I was like, bet. No problem. I said, my bad. I'm sorry. I apologize for making you feel like that. I did not do that intentionally. And watch this. I said, I won't do it again. And I haven't. Because I respected him as a person. This is something that my wife taught me a long time ago. Okay? And this is not an easy thing. This ain't for the weak. This is not for the weak parent. Don't do this, what I'm about to tell you. Don't do this. My wife taught me a long time ago that our children are not just children, they're people. Okay? And you like, what? Like, you think it sounds simple, right? Yeah, you think it sounds real simple. Watch this. They're people. Your child, okay, is a person with emotions, feelings, expressions, thoughts of their own, regardless of their age. You know what I mean? Now, we're there to nurture them, and they're not your equal. No, they're not. Know that. But that doesn't mean that just because your child is not equal to you in your adulthood and your experience, you know what I mean, and everything that you have gone through, and they can't do everything that you do legally, you know what I mean, doesn't mean that you don't get to treat them like a person. Because that's another human being, and, you know, like, that's another living, breathing, walking soul. You know what I mean? Just like you. It's just that they haven't gone through as much as you. You know what I'm saying? So, here's the thing. Hold on, let me check and see what Pringles is talking about. Pringles said, my DMs are open on Instagram as well. If anyone needs to talk, hit her up at Beth7997. Just throwing that out there. See that? I told you. Brothers, I'm telling you, I got sisters. They'll answer your questions. You know what I mean? And if you're scared, if you don't want to ask it in here, then hey, you're going to have to ask. You know what I mean? You ain't missed nothing. But I'm just talking about how I embarrassed my son and I went to him, and I didn't treat him or make him as my equal. I didn't make him an adult. And when I went to him, I didn't diminish who he is and try to belittle him. I just came down so that we could be able to sit and so that he could understand that I was serious, you know what I mean, about my apology and admitting my fault when I made that mistake and I embarrassed him. You know what I'm saying? So trust me, your children, yes, they're children. You know what I mean? They're younger. They don't know as much as you. Even when they get it in their teenage years and when they get in their 20s and when they get in their 30s, they won't be able to catch up with you, but that doesn't mean that you have to undermine them or belittle them or make them feel less than. You know what I mean? Just respect them as people. You know what I mean? Because they going through their stuff just like you go through your stuff. Oh, yo, that's funny. That is so funny. Listen, that is so funny. Listen. Krish1121. I'm saying your whole name. She said, I want to have kids so I can embarrass them. It is so funny. I do that to my kids all the time. I do it to my kids all the time. It is so funny. Now, but you have to be careful. You got to be careful because sometimes you can go overboard. It'd be so funny, like you can go a little bit too far with it. You know what I mean? So, but having kids so that you can embarrass them, yeah, I did. Because that was something that I enjoyed. You know what I mean? That particular thing, I'm going to put it up there again. See it? You said you wanted to have kids so you could embarrass them. That's me. That is me right there. That is so me. I love doing, especially to my daughters. Oh, I get on their nerves. You know what I mean? I remember my daughter, my youngest daughter, I used to kiss her all the time in front of her friends. Love it. Love it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, it come back on you. Don't let them get you. Don't let them get you. Because they will get you, Krish. They will get you. But yeah, that's not for the weak parent. You know what I mean? Because once you begin to treat your child like a person, like a regular person, okay, what it does is it opens up the field for freedom of speech and freedom of expression. And you have to be willing to take it and manage it at the same time. You know what I mean? Because I know sometimes my son, he get a little carried away. He get a little flip with the words. I'll be like, hey, buddy, bring it back in. I'm still dad. You know what I'm saying? We cool, but I'm still dad. You know what I'm saying? We can't just be their parent. You have to be, and this is spoken so lightly, you have to be their friend. You know what I mean? You have to be their best friend. That's not an easy thing to do. You know what I mean? Because it's already to the point where kids, they feel as though that they can't talk to their parents and they can't express anything to their parents because their parents, they sit themselves too high. You know what I mean? And they don't want to tell you nothing. They feel as though that, you know what I mean? Like, it's almost impossible. You know what I'm saying? And this is true. Pringle said it's a hard balance. It is. It's a hard balance. But you want to practice this with your children so that you can have them come to you in those times of when it's important. They got to be able to come to you and know that they're not going to always get dad or get mom. I need my best friend, or I need a sister or a brother to talk to when they don't have an outlet to go to. They need to be able to come to you, and you should be able to be built up or get yourself built up to handle it on any level that they present it to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Listen, I don't know where this is coming from, but we've been here. You know what I mean? Pringle said, I have an open door policy with my kids, and I've been very blessed they've utilized this. That's what's up. You know what I mean? And listen, I'm not talking about one of them situations where, oh, my kids smoke weed, so I'm going to smoke weed with them so they don't have to smoke it out in the street. No. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about teaching them not to smoke weed, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't twist it. We doing it straight up. You know what I mean? We doing it old school. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I wish she was around right now. I showed my son. This is one thing that I teach my children, okay? I want my children to change the generation, okay? Now, I told my son, no earrings and no tattoos. This dude, he got both earrings in both ears, and he got tat. I'm like, dude, you just totally negated what I said. But anyway, now, I got another opportunity. I got another son. He's younger. I'm like, okay, no earrings, no tattoos. Let's see if it works this time. You know what I'm saying? I say that is because my daughter, my youngest daughter, watch this, ladies. This is a rough one. It's not rough and it's not bad, but it's crazy. And listen, I've been judged on this too. Pringle said, if I don't have answers, I'll find them the answers. That's right. Go get them. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't give them the answer, they're going to go find it for themselves. And they might not get the right one. They might get one to mess them up. So that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? But listen, my youngest daughter, she has no extra holes in her body. None. You hear me? My youngest daughter, her ears are not pierced. She doesn't have holes in her ears to wear earrings. And it was cool in the beginning, you know what I mean? Because it was like, other little girls would look at her like, oh my God, you know, you don't have earrings. Like, that's so different. And then it came to a point where she got older and it was like, yo, you know what I mean? You know how that peer pressure kick in for kids? She got that side. And they started, you know, like, why? You know what I mean? Like, you look funny. Why you never got your ears? So then it hit her a little different. But then watch this. But then she saw that she was different. She recognized that she was different. She accepted that she was different. And then she embraced it. And now she's cool with it. And she wears it proudly. She don't have no holes in her ear. My daughter, 17, about to be a senior in high school. She has no piercings. You know what I mean? I'm catching up. Chris 11 said, my first pair of earrings was at 3 months. And that's when it usually happens. You usually get them when you're a baby. Second set at 15. Third set at 18. Fourth set at 38. You got 4 extra holes in your ear and you still can't hear what I be saying. You gave me the rights to that. Man, you gave me that one. My first what? Oh, your first tat. Oh, okay. All right. I'm like, what? Chris said her first tat was at 18. I am only on my 10th tat now and just got it almost a month ago. You done lost it. You know what I mean? Crazy. Pringle said, I don't understand why it's a big thing for a female to have pierced ears. I had mine pierced at 8 and stopped wearing earrings. I'm in my 30s. It's just one of those things that has been done. And remember earlier we talked about accepting things that we become accustomed to. A lockdown. I'm sorry, man. Listen, man, this is how we rock out. This is how we rock out, man. Shoot. But yeah, just y'all listen, jokes pop in my head real fast. Like I be trying to control them, Jones. I do. I be trying to control them. But now watch this. I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna put it out there. Okay. Here's mine. I did it. There's my little punk tat right there. Okay. There's mine. I don't know if you can see it. It's my last name and my basketball number on my arm. Okay. I did it. And I did it at the point where I didn't understand. I didn't have the knowledge and understanding of what it was to defile my temple. You know what I mean? But I'm not going there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it's very tempting. And I mean, my oldest daughter. My oldest daughter is a tattoo artist, and she is a beast. She is a beast, okay? She done tatted up her brothers and sisters. It don't make no sense. They done lost their minds with it. You know what I'm saying? Pringles says she ain't got no tats. Wow. That's what's up. She said she got one tat. Got it when she was 23. Okay. But man, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Just like I try to teach my kids to change the generation. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying about that. You know what I mean? I want them, I tell my children, you don't get to be like me. You have to be better than me. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, it's your life. Do it better than I did mine. You know what I'm saying? Make a difference. Make a statement. You know, something. Stand out. Don't just be average. Don't go along with the crowd. Don't just follow the crowd. No. Go to the front and lead them. Show them where to go. You know what I mean? Like, do something. But listen, I got to get out of here. It's all good. You know what I mean? Since nobody else, no raise of hands, nobody has no questions, no nothing, I'm going to get out of here. One more time for the people in the chat. Shout out to my mods. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Appreciate you being on point. I want y'all to be safe. Have a good day. Everybody in the chat, I appreciate y'all pulling up. We're going to get up out of here. I'm not raiding out. Nope. I'm keeping y'all to myself. But like I said, schedule will be going back to Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday, we doing Requestful Friday, okay? Anything you want to hear, come pull up, and I will play it for you. I don't care what it is. Requestful Friday, 5 p.m. Friday afternoon. God willing, I will play any music you want to hear. Anything, any genre, any music. Just make sure it's decent. Make sure it's something we can listen to. Don't come giving me something stupid. I mean, if you got ratchet music, you got ratchet music. You know what I mean? Listen, it's whatever. You know what I mean? It's whatever. You know what I mean? So every Saturday, you know where we at. Brothers Unguarded. You know what I mean? I'm going to try to get my brother on here as soon as possible. And then next week we can rock out and we'll see what the topic is. Do me a favor. If you see the flyer up, put it up. Repost, do something. Put it on all your social medias for me. Tell brothers, yo, you got a place that you can go to. You know what I mean? You got a place that you can go to where you can find the answers to what you're going through in your life. There's a place out there for you. You know what I mean? And then on Sunday, we got Sunday Soul Vibrations coming back. We got the verses coming back with it. And if all goes well, we got Jay Stumpy. She holds the crown for the gospel side and the soul side. I'm not doing no more gospel joints. Y'all be making me cry. It's crazy. Y'all be in here like we be on a whole worship thing. You know what I mean? But I'm not doing it. But we'll do the soul side. And Chris 11 is going up against Jay Stumpy to get that crown. You know what I mean? That soul side. I'm not doing no gospel. Don't send me no gospel. But I got your music. I got you. We'll take care of that. You know what I mean? If something different happens and we got to cancel, I'll let you know. But as of right now, Sunday Soul Vibrations, 12 o'clock on Sunday. Podcast is going to 12 on Saturday. All right? I want y'all to do something for yourself today. Okay? As we get out of here, do something for yourself. You know what I mean? I ain't talking about have a drink. I ain't talking about smoking weed. I'm talking about doing something for yourself that's going to make you feel good about yourself. You know what I mean? Whatever it is. You know what I mean? I need y'all to do that. Would you do that for me, please? Do it for yourself. You know what I mean? So that you'll be all right. I'm going to get up out of here, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Have a dope Saturday. I hope to see y'all tomorrow. I'm going to go get some practice time in with my son and go get me a sandwich for lunch. Holla at your boy. Appreciate y'all.